everyone. Good to see you again. I'm standing here with this tree behind me, and I'm wondering, can you see the wind? Take a close look. Also, can you hear it? Listen closely and look at this tree. There it goes. Here it comes. This is what happens in spring. A lot of times the wind really picks up. You can hear it gust. You can see it around you. You can feel it. Feel the wind. I also brought out with me. Hey, so my camera just tipped over from the wind. But I also have out with me a couple bags. Want to see if we can catch the wind today? There's a way to catch it. Let's see. Oh, it's filling up this Shaw's bag. Do you see that? Can you see how it puffed out all on its own? I bet if I let this go, it would be all over the neighborhood. I'm not going to do that, obviously, because I don't want it to have trash or litter or bags around the neighborhood today. But it got me thinking about the wind. What is the wind? Where does it come from? How do we get it? Can we measure it? We feel it, that's for sure. Can't really see it unless maybe we try to catch it. I think I actually have a book that I can share with you on I Can Face the Wind. Maybe I can share some other information about the wind too. All right, I'll see you back inside. Hi, so I'm back inside after being out in that wind. And here's the book that I was thinking about as I was standing there. It's called I Face the Wind. It's written by Vicki Cobb and illustrated by Julia Gorton. It was published by HarperCollins in the year 2003. Ever face a strong wind? Your hair blows away from your face. You could lose your hat. And if the wind is blowing hard enough, you may even have to walk at a slant. You can't see this force that's pushing you, but you can feel it. And you can see what wind does to other things. It makes dust swirl in a circle. It makes flags stick out straight and flutter. Can you name some of the things you see wind do? Go outside and watch. Why does the wind push you? You can discover why by asking questions and doing things to get answers. Here's the first question. What is wind made of? Wind is made of air. You can't see air, but you can catch it, and here's how. Open a large plastic bag. Make sure there are no holes in it. Put it through the air so it puffs up. Twist it closed to trap the air you caught. If it's closed so that it is airtight, you can squeeze the bag with the air in it and feel the air push back at you as you squeeze. You've just caught air. Air is real stuff. It's just about as real as this book that I'm reading. Do you think you can measure air or weigh air? Well, you can't weigh air like you'd weigh yourself. It is so very light. You can weigh air by doing an experiment. You'll need a coat hanger, a pencil, 2 identical balloons, or large zip-closed plastic bags, and some tape. First, hang the coat hanger on the pencil. Second, pull one side down and let go. What happens when the hanger stops swinging? When it comes to a rest, it's perfectly balanced. You can weigh things on a balanced hanger. Tape an empty balloon or a zip-closed plastic bag to each side of the hanger. The hanger is balanced because both balloons or bags weigh the same. Now, take one balloon or bag off the hanger and blow it up. Tie a knot in the balloon or zip the bag closed to keep the air in. Tape the inflated balloon or bag back onto the hanger. what happens when you hang it on the pencil. The hanger is slightly tilted again. It is tilted only a little bit because air doesn't weigh very much. Even so, the side containing air is heavier than the side that was empty balloon or bag. This proves that air has weight. But the weight of air is only part of the reason you can feel wind. Air is made of a gazillion tiny little balls floating in space. These balls are so small that they cannot be seen. They have to be imagined. They are called molecules. Wind is made of moving air molecules. How can you make air molecules move? Wave a book. The book pushes against the air molecules and starts them moving. Then they push back up on you and you can feel it. There are other ways that you could make wind. You can blow air out of your mouth. You can wave the hand in front of your face. I'm sure you can think of other ways to do it too. The faster the air moves, the stronger the wind. One of the softest winds is your breath. Put your fingertips near your nose and feel your soft breath. When you face the wind, gazillions of moving air molecules collide with you, and that is why you feel the push of the wind. You know, this talks about the feeling of the wind and how it feels. It talks about how you can weigh and measure air molecules. But basically, what wind is, it's caused by the sun, because the sun heats up our planet, but it doesn't heat it evenly. Parts of the earth is heated more, and the air in that part of the earth gets warmer. And warm air rises up towards the sun, actually. And then the colder air, the air molecules, go underneath the warm air. It's a cycle, kind of like the water cycle in a way, where there's a movement of the warm air goes up, the cold air moves out underneath it, and that molecule movement of air is actually what's causing the wind all over the earth. So again, it's kind of like up with warm, cold moves down, gets warm and goes up, and that's what causes the movement of air all over the earth. As weather changes and the air moves, the wind speed goes slower or faster. In the spring, when the sun is trying to warm up the air and make it warm for summer, there's a whole lot of air movement and there's a whole lot of wind. Hope you enjoyed this. I want to challenge you and suggest that you go to the Challenge STEM Esteem page here on the library site and look at the wind challenge. Part of it is from this book I've been reading. It explains a little bit more about some of the challenges that were in this book, and it'll give you some ideas of things that you can do in this windy spring weather. As always, stay curious, stay wondering, and stay safe. Bye, friends.